Hi there, I'm Jeannette, the Minimalist Crone. Thank you for checking in. I am going to unveil a brand new tarot deck by one of my favorite fantasy artists. I had been using the Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti for a while now. And just love the imagery of the deck and everything else. But I've not, even though he's created several, world-renowned tarot decks, I hadn't had a chance to explore them any further. Then just this past weekend, I was in my favorite local metaphysical shop, and they happened to have Marchetti Tarot. And I went, oh my God, I have to have this. So let me share this brand new deck with you, and we'll explore it together. So this is the Marchetti Tarot. It was released in 2024. It is published by US Game Systems. Ciro Marchetti is Italian-born, British-trained fantasy artist who's well-renowned. He's been around for many, many years. He currently lives in Florida, I believe, though he's traveled through, as I said, Europe, as well as South America. The deck does come in this beautiful box that's illustrated with a guidebook written by Lee Burston, though I believe the voice is with the foreword is written by Ciro Marchetti, but the interpretations of the cards and everything else is written by Lee Bernstein. So this is a traditional tarot deck, not oracle. Move the box out of the way. The back face is dual masks, very Venetian. Tarot decks are usually based on either the original Italian Renaissance tarot or are derived from Rider Waite. Marchetti does use standard tarot imagery, but he bases the majority of his interpretations on the Renaissance Tarot decks rather than the Rider Waite. So don't expect so this deck will have a very different energy and nuances than you may be used to if you're used to Rider Waite decks or variations thereof. So this is the Fool. One of the things that Marchetti does, which I love, is he really focuses on close-ups. So faces are predominant in the cards. In this deck, he has the Fool, who's more of an aged person wearing the mask, though it does continue with the dog that is typical in Rider Waite. But the Fool card he shows is typical of the Italian Tarot decks rather than the Rider Waite. I've already mixed these up because I wanted to check them out because I was so excited when I got home with this. This is the Temperance card. Again, he takes a different variation on it, more of almost a modern approach in terms of art. He does bring in Christian imagery, but also with the understanding that so much of the Christian imagery we find in metaphysical tools actually is often much older than Christianity. He has the four suits, coins, swords, wands. Let me find a cup. Come on, coins, cups. There we go. So he has cups, coins, swords, and wands. He does include the 4 court cards. There's no extra major arcana cards that he's incorporated. As I said, I just love the detailed imagery of these cards. My passion for these is as much from my love of fine art, because I've had so many friends who are artists, and but also with the more detailed the imagery in either an oracle or tarot deck, I find I am able to pull out more information. As an intuitive reader, I don't rely on books. I let the cards tell me in the moment, in collaboration with the querent and myself, what each card tells. The Queen of Swords. For the court cards, he just has the first letter. He doesn't say the full word. So this is the Queen of Swords. This is the King of Swords, though he does keep the elemental triangles. That is typical on the Rider Waite. And he uses the imagery to help provide more details and nuances to each of the suits, as well as various other things. For a lot of us who are very experienced with the tarot, the Two of Cups is often seen as an alternative to the Lovers, but more in terms of true partnerships rather than passion. Let's see another. Here's the Justice card. No, I lost it. Again, he brings in more of the human face, so it's not as abstract. There's more emotion in these cards because of the facial imagery he uses, which can really help bring nuances to your readings. And again, it's just an amazing, amazing, beautiful deck of beautiful artwork. Here's the Hangman. Again, he's brought in the imagery of the Fool again, of the original Hanged Man from the Rider Waite deck, but he's added nuances for the other mythology that is surrounded by what some believe as the Hangman, such as Odin and the Tree of Knowledge or Tree of Life. Here's the Wheel. Again, he makes it much more allegory rather than literal, like the Rider Waite or the Italian tarots. He still contains some of the imagery from Rider Waite, such as the lion, the hare, and the monkey. But again, this has much more detail. He's in some ways simplified it, but also added more, to me, more nuances with his artwork. So this is the Marchetti Tarot. It's available online from all your usual sources, and has a great, as I said, guidebook to help you understand the nuances and differences that he has brought in to the cards, as well as recommendations for different layouts, such as the stair spread, which I really want to explore. That's not one I usually use. He has the prediction spread, which is your typical 1, 2, 3, you know, present, past, future. Stair spread is another one he gives. So if you like detailed artwork like I do, and prefer a tarot deck that is not, that brings in more nuances beyond the Rider Waite symbology, beyond the Rider Waite symbology, you want to check out this deck. Thank you, and have a great day. God is blessed.